Still long little pimp. Know I'm talking about bitch. It's still free young pimp. Unfortunately. Smoke some, yeah. Gripping on the wood, falling in the slang. This is not a song, my nigga, it's a change. Players from the south, still popping now. Gripping on the wood, falling in the slang. This is not a song, my nigga, it's a change. Players from the south, still popping now. Tony Snow, you should know that, bitch. Boy, I think I already quit. I ain't about to stop shit. My Cadillac full pack of gas. White bitch with fat ass. Bitch know that I man is good. That's why I get all the cash. Standing on my paper route. I don't need no fucking clout. Niggas know that I'm really trill. I tell them what the fuck you right. I'm about getting paper. Break them up to take that risk. Jump a bit in that shark water and come back with a lay your fish. Sliding off in that photo, y'all. Flagging down. No, I just might pull your hoe and pull up to that mo-mo. What you got? I got a cocoa, a yellow girl in the deep snow. Don't make me no never mind. Get up out the finish. I stay up on them baddest in them Trill gear tones. When I still find time to make these country ass songs. I'm ripping for the home. That's that PA to the T. Boys ought to know by now that they can't fuck with easily. Hell, ripping on the wood, falling in the slang. This is not a song, my nigga, it's a change. Players from the south, still popping now. Ripping on the wood, falling in the slang. This is not a song, my nigga, it's a change. Players from the south, still popping now. Ain't no stopping me.
Straight jamming.
Yeah. Hey, nigga, you owing, bro. That's your own damn fault. I'm reaching in the ball, pulling out them bundles. 10, 20, come 52s in a motherfucking hunger. Keep me a gang bundle. Big bitch named Bundle. Pretty face with a tiny waist. Cook dog and hot as a funnel.
Yeah. I can't wait to get off the side. Ain't no fugazi, nigga. Straight grip. My nigga, this a chain. Players from the side. Got big ass diamonds out in their mouth. My nigga, this a chain. Still popping now. I remember the last time I popped that bitch and that bitch waste on the goddamn computer. We ain't doing that this time. Do that bitch slow, huh? Do that bitch real slow. Do that bitch real slow. There it is, homie. Happy Merry New Year, nigga.
What up, Angie? What up, Rhonda?
Yeah, get you a sip, nigga. Get you a sip, nigga.
What up, Big Bun B?
Drink that hoe, nigga. Yeah, nigga.
In a whole rapper life family. What's up, Riley B? Young Chad, Christian. Say, man, UGK Posse. What up, Vito? TOE, Ed, Bunny G, 16+1, man. Bankroll Jones, what up, man? Big Bug, Kodak, Lil B, Bam, Jail, Watts, you know what I'm saying? Bobo, Big Smokey, Mitch, man. Smoke B, Smitty, what it is, you know what I'm talking about? DJ Bird, yeah, it's going live
in the Ghetto Palace tonight, nigga.
DJ Doby B, yeah, man. Say, man, what's up to Julie Berry? You know what I'm talking about with the Pimp C book. What up, 7 foot of JT, Elliot, you know what I'm saying? Mr. R, Byron, man. Rhonda Green Eyes, know what I'm talking about? Triller Trey, White Tim, Black Tim, Ava Rex, Boomtown, Dirty, man, Beat Mouse, the C Rip. Say, man, what's up, T? What's up,
well, I'm giving them shout outs, man.
Lord,
oh, yeah, we back Trill casting and lasting, man.
Yeah, we back. Shout out to the whole Trill cast and Trill guy, man. Ray T, Corn, Royalty, Rudy, Ness, Double O, Snoop, man. What's up with Trader True? What's up, homie? What up to Willie D, man? Scarface, Slim Thug, Big Gift, Warren G, ESG, 2 Chainz, Taylor, Too Short. I'm saying, man, this all the players, man, that I seen around when it was going down. You know what I'm talking about? R.I.P. to the pimp. We done wrapped up. Tribute.
That's how you do that. That's how you do that there. You let people know you're thinking about them when they have no clue that you're thinking about them. But let me say this right here, because I'm thinking about y'all. Marquise Payne, man, appreciate you coming back. You know what I'm saying? Doubling back. Taylor Ray, I don't know if I seen you in the chat, but I appreciate you showing up. Know what I'm talking about? Zay Sanchez came back. But yeah, man, I want to give some shout outs right now. The extended shout out was live. Yeah, I was trying to get down through there. Excuse me. I was trying to get down through there, man, and really do it, you know what I'm saying, and show some love. But I had to do it how I had to do it and get in there and get out of there because I've been spending so much time in that studio. But it's all worth it. It's all worth it, man. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, when I looked at my bill, like we did a skit and I asked him how much, you know what I'm saying, the studio session was gonna be, and he said about 700. That was a skit. But the reality of what took place, nigga, it was $80 shy of 700. Can you dig it? It was $80 shy of 700. So the skit, you know, sounded ha ha he he, but we were about, you know what I mean, 700 anyway. So really, it really wasn't no motherfucking skit. It really was the goddamn truth. But the thing about it is, man, it's worth it. At the end of the day, it's all worth it. I got 4 dope ass tracks. We got content, you know what I'm saying? And we was able to meet a deadline, celebrate the pimp yesterday on his B-Day. So to me, it was all worth it, man. What I like to do right now, because I had these interviews set up, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't able to come and fool with my people because I'm cool with my people. So I want to take this time where I'm just kicked back. I ain't got no subject. I ain't got no topic. I'm coming to straight up tell y'all, thank y'all for what y'all did, making my drop a success. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even put it on iTunes or any of that. You know what I'm saying? It's just straight up on Bandcamp. And to be honest with you, it's a success on Bandcamp. Plenty of people went and listened to it, and plenty of people bought it and downloaded it. So I really appreciate that. And if you haven't went and got it, please go get it. It's called Still Gripping, the Pimp C Tribute. Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about. Show that love. That soup looking good. I love it. I like it, and I love it. I want some more of it. Thank you for dropping jewels. Yeah, man, that's what we doing all Trill 2023. I got a lot of people who was thinking maybe they had to go through a whole lot to come fool with me because they cool with me on the channel. But I guess I needed to extend myself a little bit more to let boys know, man, I'm still about the underdog. I had to extend myself a little bit more to let boys know, man, ain't nothing changed with me. You know what I'm saying? I fool with who fool with me. And if you need the light shined on you and you got an incredible story or whatever, hey man, yeah, I could do that for you. Now I ain't got the hugest platform yet, but I got a growing channel and it's growing expeditiously. And I appreciate all the support, everybody coming back. I appreciate everybody getting in them comments and hitting the like button. And I appreciate that soup. I just appreciate all the support, man. So right now I want to take the time to say thank you to everybody who got that track and highlight that right now. So give me a second. Let me pull that up. Yeah, man. I want to say shout out to Lil V, man. The fam. I'm talking about when paid top dollar, man, for 4 tracks, man. When paid top dollar for 4 tracks, man. And then Scott Eric when paid top dollar, man, for the whole catalog. You know what I'm saying? Then we got the homie Tank Diesel. He went showed a player mad love on that tribute record. Big Tank Diesel, man. Appreciate you, man. Then we got Alvin Smith. He went showed mad love. You know what I'm talking about? We got Team Scott, Victoria Scott went showed mad love, man. You know what I'm talking about? We got Mr. Zoe, Mr. Maine. I'm talking about went showed beautiful love buying that record, man. We got Zay Sanchez went grab that record, ain't playing no games. We got D Red out there, Chicago. Chicago. He told me, he say, man, give me a minute. I'm gonna go get that thing. And what he did was he went spent, man. All I can say is, my nigga, I appreciate y'all, dog. Then we got Odell. He normally first, you know what I'm saying? He went got that record, man. Ain't played no games, you know what I'm saying? And top dollar for it. Then we got Sharuk. Sharuk went played top dollar for that extended version. Yeah, Sharuk went played top dollar for that extended version. Then we got Brandon Tillery. He went in there and dropped down and got that still gripping. Then we got Brandon Tillery back doing. He got the extended version and the regular version. Then we got Odell. He back door and got the extended version. You know what I'm saying? Then he got the regular version again. Then Jesus Trevino came through that thing and played top dollar for that extended version. Brandon Tillery went on and grabbed something else. You know what I'm saying? Zay Sanchez went on and grabbed something else, man. Come on, Zay backdoor, bam, 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 bam. Zay went grabbed all kind of shit. Come on, man. Then Sharuk went grabbed some more shit. Alvin Smith went grab some more shit. Amy G went grab some motherfucking shit, man. Shit, man. Mr. Zoe, man. Listen, dog. All I can say is this: if you haven't, go get them records. I wish my nigga Jesus Trevino. Hey, Zay Sanchez, put that link off in here for whoever ain't went got it. And Taylor Ray, I appreciate that beautiful soup. But like I say, man, I want to tell all y'all thank you from the bottom of my heart. It make me feel like I'm going to get it. Trill Thousand 23. Scott Eric told me earlier, man, hey, man, forget about what happened in Trill Thousand 22 and let's bust into 23 and let's go make this shit happen. We got a bunch of good shit coming and we're working on a bunch of good shit. And I'm here to tell y'all, say, man, I got at least, let me see, 1, 2. I got at least 3 folders of beats. 3 folders of beats that everybody want me to get on and touch. Then I got my nigga DJ Beto, UGK Posse, starting to send me records again. We got a record we working on. I got my kinfolk send me a record. I got to figure out my rhyme scheme on that bitch. And I ain't gonna bullshit you. I'm kind of stumped on this record, and this ain't happened to me in a long time. It's like there's a sample inside the record, and I'm so used to hearing the sample in its entirety with the song, I can't not hear it. You know what I'm saying? I can't not hear it. So yeah, if you haven't got that record that's still gripping, go get that now. That was produced by my homeboy. Let me tell y'all about that record. That record came out, I think, on a Pimp C project that I'm featured on called Still Pimpin', maybe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it came out on Still Pimpin', right? That's a Pimp C project that I'm featured on. I liked that record way back then, but I didn't know that my homeboys produced that. Yeah, Abe and West produced that. You know what I mean? So when I got at West, he was like, yeah, it's still available for you to use for whatever you want to do. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna use a for sure Pimp C track and do the tribute. And this time I didn't hold back on sounding like Pimp. So I wanted y'all to know, if I want to do it, I could sound just like Pimp. And that ain't even me going 100%. That's me going by 75%, holding the draw, doing the ad libs, you know what I'm saying, and just doing my thing. But I wanted to let y'all know, yeah, for a tribute, I will pull that style out and show y'all what I learned being in the studio with the Pimp. You know, a lot of times I try to shy away from that because I don't want people saying, oh, he trying to be like this or he trying to be like that. You know what I mean? So this time around, I made sure I showed y'all I'm from that UGK posse. I made sure I showed y'all I'm from that UGK Records. And I appreciate every last one of y'all, man. Going spell, we about to bust into Trill 2023. I got some more bottles. I got about 4 bottles. I'm coming back tomorrow. We might have an interview earlier, but I got to see if the homie's still coming through. If not, we're going to come back later on and we're going to pop bottles and we're going to eat black eyed peas. We're going to eat black eyed peas and we're going to eat baked chicken and we might be getting some lobster. We might get some lobster. Yeah, man. That $10 telling me straight up. Brandon Tillery say, go get that lobster. Let me see. Just coming through. Love to the Trill. Love to all the Trill. For sure, man. Appreciate the soup, man. And appreciate you going get that record and staying down all year. Can y'all dig it, man? Everybody that stayed down all year, man, and we grew. Look how fast and look how big we grew. At first, it was looking like we was only going to be around about 5,000-6,000 subscribers. Then we hit a growth spurt. Man, we almost at 10,000 subscribers. We're about a few hundred, shy or whatever, but it's coming. And I appreciate that soup again from Brandon Tillery, that $10. And I appreciate that $4.99 super sticker, you know what I'm saying, from Taylor Ray. But yeah, all of a sudden we look up and we got all these new people coming and shit. We ain't do nothing, you know what I'm saying, out of the ordinary. We've been Trill casting and lasting the way we were supposed to, James Wilson. That's all we've been doing, Trill casting and lasting the way we were supposed to. We ain't have to clout chase. We ain't have to sell out. All we did was took care of business. You know what I mean? Now, the shit y'all been seeing these past few days, y'all already know how that go. Me and the homie already had our situation, and it ain't no beef on my end. I don't have no hate in my heart for nobody, man. It's just I understand the way things are right now, and I like to stay in my lane, and I don't need no kind of negativity or bullshit getting in my lane, clogging up my tires. I got entirely too much going on right now. So grown men business, one having one to say about the other. Hey, man, I pray that everybody able to get that shit, whatever it's going to be, resolved. If it's just going to be let alone and we agree to disagree and not fuck with each other, it is what it is. But me getting in the middle, we're not doing that. We're not doing that at all. But what we are doing is recognize that big ass motherfucking suit from who that is. The one and only Tight Pocket Jones came through blaming on their ass. I'm talking about with a big 49.99. Come on, man. I ain't seen your name in a while, but I sure appreciate that. That's how you come through, letting boys know, hey, man, what a Soup King is. You know what I mean? He came through with a big $50. That's the shit that the Soup King be doing, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I just want everybody to know, every party, all the posse, all the fam, man, I wish y'all much success in Trill 2023. It's just the way the chips fall, some of us won't be fucking with each other. And that ain't a bad thing. That ain't a bad thing. And I'll be specific. The records that me and 17 do have reminding, out of respect, if I get ready to release one of them, I'm going to give them a call or make contact with them and say, hey, I want to release this. How you feel about it? If he say, nah, don't touch my shit, I'm going to say, okay, hey, appreciate you. Good luck and go on about my business. But there will be no more work between us, the work that we have remaining. We're going to make something happen with it. I ain't just scrolling about another motherfucking thing. But at the same time, the previous work that we got, we are going to be putting that out in whatever capacity. Now, and also in the near future, I'm going to sit down with my videographer again. Right now, I have this, check it out. The network has grown so crazy. I got 4 graphic designers. Got 2 main ones I use. I got 4 graphic designers. I got 4 photographers. You did? 4 photographers, 4 picture takers. And then I got 2 videographers. But it was this one videographer that I was working with, and I wanted me and him to build this marriage. I wanted me and him to build this relationship like DJ Drama and Young Jeezy. And I was willing to go above and beyond to make that happen. And I did my part. But I think we had a miscommunication and a misunderstanding. And I stick to what I'm saying out of respect, but business is like this. If we agree on a date and a time, it's easy for him to be able to call me and cancel because he's only making 1 phone call. He's saying, hey, Heezy, I can't make it for whatever reason. Sorry, we need to reschedule. Okay, one time, that's cool. But here's the chain reaction that takes place. You call me and your point of contact is done. Well, after you call me, because I'm the one going to direct the thing because I wrote my own treatment. I'm the one who picked all the locations. If I'm using models, all the people involved. I'm picking like cars, like I'm getting everything involved outside of him bringing the camera and shooting and editing. I'm making his job really, really easy. But when he called me, that one person, and say, hey, I got to reschedule or cancel, man, I have to get on the phone and call all these individuals. And we were running into that, you know what I'm saying, kind of often. I did an agreement with him that we were going to shoot 1 video per month, 1 music video per month, along with the 1 song dropping. Then he was going to shoot all my Trill stories. He was going to shoot all my skits. He was going to do all my camera work. So not saying that's just major money, but when you're offering a service, let me read this and I want to get back to my statement. James Wilson, that's right, bro. Salute to the Trill fam. Always boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Tight pocket. Let me see. Paying dues. I've been missing in action. Hey, man, I'm glad you're all right. And I'm glad you're coming through paying them dues, man, because we sure could use them around here. But look, this is what I want you to understand. You might offer a service, right? You might offer studio. You might offer studio sessions, recording engineer. So you're at the point where you don't have a schedule of who's coming through on what day. So it's kind of up in the air who's going to come by studio time. But then you start to get your schedule and you have these artists that's established and they say, hey, I want to block out time every month on this day or these days. Well, guess what? You don't try to milk that artist. You know that you could depend on that artist throughout that month. Whatever else you do, you know you have a dedicated artist coming through every month, blocking out these 2 days. That's good business. You did? I've been doing business for quite a long time. So once I relate to a person and I see that they're capable, I make agreements, man, that's comfortable for the both of us. It's easy for me to tell you, no, that price is not where I need to be, but thank you. If you like to, you know what I'm saying, meet me halfway, cool, let's do it. But if not, it's just we're not the ones supposed to be doing this. And thank you, no hard feelings. But when we agree on some things and we lock in, I'm from the old school. All that handshaking and shit, looking each other in the eye, saying I completely agree, that means a lot to me. All that shit makes me feel like I'm going to honor up on everything I'm saying. So we've spent some time off not working, and I haven't found another videographer that I wanted to work with. After that, I said, you know what? I'm going to just put the songs out without visuals, which I hated to do that. Don't think that I was just dropping the songs without the visuals because, you know what I'm saying, there was any other reason. The reason was me and my dude couldn't get our business straight. And then I was just like, whatever. I'm going to just put the songs out without the visuals. And I would just do studio vlogs, give y'all the actual visual of me creating the song. You see what I'm saying? I thought that would suffice, or that would how could I say, be comparable to me doing a music video for the song. So what did y'all think about that? So that was what we did from once we stopped shooting the music videos all the way till now. I gave you studio vlogs. What did y'all think about that? Mm. Mm. Boy, that boy hitting like chicken. That boy hitting like chicken. But yeah, I wanted to give y'all some kind of visual. So that's why I gave you the studio vlog. Let me see. Straight up facts, Heezy. That's how I feel. Also, handshakes and keeping your word. That's what Trill is. Handshakes and keeping your word. But it was a good dude. So, you know, we gonna sit down and chop it up, have some dinner, and see if we can come up with a new strategy. Them studio clips was live as fuck already. Let me see. It was cool. Yeah, I know it. I know it's even better to have the actual music video. Um, just couldn't really get down to the business with anybody and make it make sense. But you know, some time has passed now. He know what I'm capable of. I know what he capable of. And the bottom line is us sitting down as men and just laying it out and saying exactly their intentions and what we're gonna own up to doing, what we're gonna honor. And if we can agree, maybe this time we would do paperwork. Let me see. You showing what it's like behind the scenes. Exactly. It's all good. Yeah. So basically this time I'm gonna see about us doing an agreement with paperwork and you know, just make sure we both honor up to what, you know what I'm saying, we talking about and what we're agreeing on. Let me see. Uh what did I catch? It was good. He's the game been missing the moments of making good quality music. Yeah, man. Now the difference between the mixes and the mastering that's going on at what we're doing now, like the track I had for the gripping, that's an already mastered track. So we didn't have to, for those of you who have been in the studio, the track board, whether it be digital or manual, each individual track that's inside that track laid out, the beat or whatever, each individual sound is laid out on its own separate track. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so forth and so on. And the reason for that is so you can EQ, volume, do whatever you do, so you can properly mix the entire record, the track itself. Then you put the vocals on top and you do the same thing. So each vocal is laid out on its own individual track for the same thing, EQ, plugins, volume, so forth and so on. So when you do the mix of this whole record, if you're doing it in its entirety, you have everything on its own track. And that's when you go to EQing, plugins, whatever, and you listening to the sound. You know, is it coming out the way, is it sounding like a He's a Leo joint? You know what I mean? And a He's a Leo joint consists of some good 808, some good 808 bass, some good bottom up in that thing, some good highs up in that thing. You know what I'm saying? All the instruments crispy, doing a thing, and then my vocals crispy. And I learned because I was fortunate to be a produced artist. And I'm gonna tell you what I mean by that. Because a lot of people don't get that. Let me see. Level and mix. Exactly. The levels in the mixing. Okay, so being a produced artist versus just being an artist going in the studio doing your thing, nobody's giving you any input. There's engineers who look to you to produce the whole record. Like the beat is produced, but he looked to you to do the arrangement. You know what you're trying to do. So you have to be in there knowing all the while how you want this production to come out, because you don't have an engineer / producer. Well, my whole life, I've always had an engineer / producer. And at first I used to fight against it. Ava Rex can tell you, I knew so much of what I wanted to do, and I was so used to doing it on my own that I sometimes was rejecting what he was saying, but I started to get it. He has all this input because he's actually a songwriter, a producer, and an engineer. So once I started to realize that and get that, that was the best combination ever, because I could be in my zone thinking I'm doing my thing, rapping my ass off, then he just stopped the damn track. And I'd be, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And he like, nah, do that line over, do that line over. And I do that line over. He's like, nah, that ain't it, that ain't it. And then I'd be like, nigga, come on, you know. But I had to start listening to him because he's trying to get the best out of me for the record so we can come out with a complete, you know what I'm saying, jamming ass project, jamming ass song, whatever it is. So I was fortunate to have engineers / producers. So I was being produced while I was producing myself behind the mic. So I have a lot of knowledge about producing records and timing and the rhyme schemes and how it falls with the bars, the breakdowns of the bars, the breakdowns of the back doors, all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? The sections of it all, the hook, I have all that in my head. So it's fortunate that I can go in the studio with an engineer who thorough, who know what the hell he doing. I know what the hell I'm doing, and we have a perfect marriage. Now, it never hurts to have another set of ears, but at this time in life, me and my engineer, as you see, we able to do what we do. Now, don't get me wrong. We drop the ball on some shit sometimes. We do drop the ball on some shit sometimes because sometimes you got different elements going on. We trying to do this, do that. You know what I mean? People want it be a whole bunch. But to artists out there who's not fortunate enough to have a producer / engineer, I would advise you to find that type of engineer and just see how that go. You're gonna see that person will bring out the very best in you, and you keep that with you. So as you go, all you younger artists, as you go to these studios in and out, please have a good ear to know when the engineer doesn't know what they're doing. Because if you don't, you're gonna wind up with a bunch of cruddy records. Ooh, I'm drunk. Now you're gonna wind up with a bunch of cruddy records that you really can't do nothing with, but go record them hoes again. And that shit becomes expensive. That shit becomes very expensive. I got a hard drive sitting down here that I ain't even begin to crack open and go get, mix. I have sessions. I have so much shit on that hard drive, and I ain't even start digging in that hole, go and get shit, you know what I'm saying, to do what I need to do. Everything I've been doing has been mostly new production, new things I'm doing, new shit I wrote, and then I'll grab a few classics from, you know what I'm saying, off my computer's hard drive and do some bids on that. But most of the shit y'all getting right now is all brand new shit that I done pinned up, you know what I'm saying? I may have had the beat for a while, but I'm putting a new pin on it. Now, y'all know for a fact that Don't Get It is one of those aged records. You know for a fact. I didn't try to pass that on you like, hey, this is a new record. You know what I mean? Eye of the Tiger, Don't Get It, those are not brand new records. Those are aged records. But the Billy Cook joint, he just did that. Y'all seen when we put that together. I just dropped the vocals on that bitch. The Steel Gripping just did that. You know what I mean? So all the stuff you fixing to start hearing outside of Eye of the Tiger and all that type of shit, this is all new shit. You know what I mean? I'll let you know when I'm going in the goddamn vault, grabbing one of the motherfucking historical classics. And they got a whole bunch of them. Just know that. You know what I mean? We got a whole bunch of them, man. And we got some surprises off in that thing. Let me see what this is like. I did it all myself for a while, but a person who hears what it's supposed to sound like, and that's honest, that's what you need. Let me see. If I ain't hear it, it's new to me. Exactly. That's dope. I appreciate that. Tight Pocket Jones say, yeah. That's how it's supposed to sound like. You need a person that's honest in there with you. Exactly. You can come out with your best shit when you got a person that's honest. But you have to watch engineers, because a lot of them sometimes they really trying to get what they think they worth when they ain't seasoned like that yet. They really interning, but they trying to make that paper because they trying to make that, you know what I'm saying, how they get their income. And I don't knock nobody, but it's just, I'm the type of artist that I'll stop the session 25% inside the session when I notice you really don't know what you're doing. Because if I stop it now, I won't be mad at you. You know what I mean? I'll be mad at myself if I continue. You see what I'm saying? So if I stop it now, you might be mad at me, but I'm stopping it now. So later on, I'm not mad at you because you bullshit. You know what I mean? And I'll tell you, hey man, yeah, what that is for that? Well, you booked 2 hours now. You booked 2 hours now. I'm cool on that. You ain't got the qualifications, homie. Say, homie, you ain't got the qualifications to continue recording me for no motherfucking 2 hours. Nigga, I'm about to throw some money out the window. Ain't happening. So I'm the type of artist, you know what I'm saying, businessman, entrepreneur. I like to find those individuals that I can have a beautiful marriage with. You know, I don't need 10 engineers. Because if you got 10 engineers, somebody gonna drop the ball on your sound. If you got one engineer or two that you use somewhat all the time, they know exactly at the end of the day what you're trying to come out with. And that means that your machine gonna move way more sufficient. Just like that. So when we in the studio, nah, it don't take too much. It don't take too much. He know I'm gonna give him no more than 3 tracks most of the time. 1 lead, 1 backdoor, and 1 ad lib. And I told y'all back in the day why I started doing that. Back in the day, a lot of artists used to go in there and just give shit 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 motherfucking tracks, whatever. Way too much. The engineer already don't know what the fuck they doing. So you done gave them 6, 7, 8, 9 tracks of vocals, and they trying to mix that shit and put that shit together. And by the time you hear it, that shit sound like a clusterfuck. Words jumping all on each other, shit, the goddamn vocals fighting like a motherfucker. So I say, you know what? Going to all these different studios, I seen Pimp do it. Pimp gave a nigga 2 or 3. He gave a nigga 2 or 3. I say, damn it, he didn't cut back. I used to give a nigga 5. I used to give a nigga 5, man. I used to give a nigga 2 leads, 2 backdoors, and an ad lib. I used to give a nigga 2 leads, 2 whole leads, 2 backdoors, and 1 ad lib. But only engineers that knew what to do with that in actuality was Ava Rex and Beatmaster. They knew what to do with that shit. Everybody outside of them, man, they had that shit sounding like I was a amateur night at the Apollo. They had that shit sound like I ain't know what the fuck I was doing. So I said it, damn, I seen Pimp doing this here shit. From now on, when I go in the motherfucking studio, I'm gonna give a nigga enough. I ain't gonna give him way too much. Because if I give him way too much, he gonna fuck it up. He gonna fuck it up. You see what I mean? So I started giving a nigga 1 lead. If you a rapping ass nigga and you can rap, you can give a nigga 1 lead. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. That was the process for sure. That was the process. If you a rapping ass nigga, you able to give a nigga one good lead, 1 good solid lead with all your words clear. Now, because when you a rapping ass nigga, your backdoor part, sometimes you might lose some wind. You might lose some wind. So that's why you backdoor that bitch. You backdoor that bitch to keep it strong. You see what I'm saying? You backdoor that bitch to keep it strong. See, a lot of niggas don't know why they recording what they doing that for. They don't know why they putting them octaves where they need to put them. They don't know why they stacking shit. They just doing it because they seen somebody else do it. I'm telling you why. Well, I'm gonna tell you my why. I don't know your why. You know what I mean? Yeah, let me see. I use 3 now. Man, you copping off of me, man. You copping off of me, tight pocket, man. I use 3, man. I've been using 3. Carlos, what it is, man, everything good. So yeah, so you got that 1 good lead, and then on the end part of that bar, you might lose a little oomph. You might lose a little oomph on the end part of that bar. So that's why you put that back on that bitch. That front, you always gonna come out with that front pretty good. Now, if you don't, you can highlight that hoe and catch a word or two. So your back door is to stack up the back part of that motherfucking bar to keep it strong. So you got that one good lead, you got that back door good, and then what you doing with that ad lib? We're coming out there UGK posse. What you doing with that ad lib? We're coming out there UGK records. We making that bitch echo. We making that bitch echo. We making that bitch backdoor itself. You know what I'm saying? Now, some of them words, they don't need no repeated, no word repeated. They don't need no echo. You know what I mean? You can't put no ambiance on all them words because it's gonna clutter. So you have to know time. See, for me, I might say a word like clout. And then if I say clout, I'm a backdoor that bitch. Clout, clout. You know what I mean? Get your ass out, out. You know what I mean? But when I say I got myself a cocoa, I got lost. You know what I mean? I got a thick snow. Yeah, I can do that. But when I say that cocoa, hey, you got to leave that cocoa alone. You don't need to put nothing else on there. You know what I mean? But yeah, you got to learn how you come out with your best shit and just stick to your script. And if y'all notice, I changed that rhyme scheme up. Most niggas used to be rapping that A and B long drawn out rhyme scheme. A, B, B, A, B. Now I changed that bitch up and started rapping like them young niggas. You know what I'm saying? Flag me down, that's a no. You know what I mean? I start hitting that bitch, man. That bitch sound good. Hey, man, but you know what I'm going to do for y'all, man? Because y'all fool with me, because y'all cool with me, man. I'm going to play that new record that's coming out. Give me a thumbs up if you're listening, man. Let me know you want to hear it. Give me a thumbs up and let me know if you want to hear it, man. I don't want to be in here just wasting record. I don't want to be in here just wasting record. Give me a thumbs up if you want to hear it, man. This motherfucking champagne good. And I'm sure having a good time. Come on. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey, man, that champagne good, man. That champagne good. Ooh, nigga, there's some money. Man, niggas love me. Man, niggas, now that's pause. Pause, nigga. Man, my supporters love me. Let me see what I got for y'all. I want to play that bitch. That bitch sounds so good, man. Hold on. Y'all ready? Yeah. They say they want to hear it. Let's go. It's coming. Give me 1 second. Take them to church. Turn it on. Races, tight laces, it's paper I'm chasing, large cases, I'm racing, no time for wasting, hating conversation when you making a statement. I'd rather show, not tell, instead of waiting on places. With the pull by the horns, why you hate me for that? Had more niggas on my side when I was out selling crack. Taking penitentiary chances, yeah, my pockets were fat. My family depended on me, I had to stop doing that. I'm trying to make my mama proud and enjoy my life. So much wrong I done done, that puts me right. And I don't care who's down, off my boots, on the cool. Y'all fools want me to lose. You gotta be in my shoes instead of rocking your own. I wish that all these fake niggas would just leave me alone and go on and find yourself a new motivator. I'm sick and tired of these marks and these bitch ass haters. Come on, man. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Say, man. Say, man. Now, this the problem, though. This the problem, though, man. This a heartfelt song. Yeah, that's some Trill shit, man. It's my story, man. It's my story. Taylor Ray, I appreciate that. It's my story, man. It's some Trill shit. And I want to say this right here. I want to say this right here. Being from the hood, my journey, my struggle, sometimes it make me wonder. I make it look good, dog. But I done it all. I done touched it all. I make it look easy. But it's been very difficult. I make it look easy. But ain't nothing been easy. Not one thing. Not this whole journey. Not this whole music thing. It ain't never been easy. And I thank God that I was able to show up all them times. Because everything was necessary. Every record sale, every interaction, everything was necessary for me to be at the position that I'm in today. It's got a bit more easier because even though I miss it, I don't have to sell the CDs in the streets no more. Nah, I don't have to sell the CDs in the streets no more. But I miss that, dog. I miss somebody saying, man, you ain't got to say you was with Pimp and Bun, man. We'll support you. You ain't got to say that. You ain't got to lie to kick it, man. Then you give them your CD and they pop it in their Cadillac. And all of a sudden, a big ass record come out. Bought a Cadillac, dropped to the street top, got me, then Pimp C come on. Got an 84 candy Cadillac Barrettes, peanut butter inside. I'm riding legit. Come from Port Arthur, Texas, with a hating this up. Pussy niggas, I guts, yo. Then my verse come on. At the age of 13 is when I started serving cheese. I'd never touched 100. Now I play a counting G's. Nigga eyes bucking big as a fuck. And then Bun B verse come on. And that's a wrap. Nigga now like, let me get a picture. Nigga now like, let me get a picture, man. You know what I'm saying? Nigga that went from, nigga, you out here lying to kick it to, let me get a picture. Let me see. Hold up. Country rap tunes at its best, man. Still keeping it trill. Got to. Tight Pocket Jones, man. This is some beautiful soup right here, man. I appreciate that. So you got to imagine, like, you have somebody who doubt your spiel. They're like, man, you just out here, you know? And then when they actually hear for themselves, oh, this shit authentic, then they'll fuck around and look at, you know, something online and be like, oh, man, you know what I mean? That was a beautiful thing. And it wasn't like I was out there trying to shine on niggas. I was just, this was my job. This was my duty. I had to distribute my own shit. So yeah, you're fortunate to be able to run up on me and we engage, do what we do. You get to meet me. You get to meet my paranoid self, pistol on my hip. You know what I mean? Trill nigga out the motherfucking east side, Port Arthur. You know what I mean? Confrontational than a bitch, violent than a hoe, but I ain't coming out here for that. You did? I ain't coming out here for none of that. I'm coming out here to give you something good. I'm coming out here to be sealed. Every time I hit the streets, I had to be sealed. And let me tell you what that means. I had to be one with God. I had to know my journey and my mission, that I was trying to make a difference for good. But this is the way I know God. Forgive me. This is the way I know, God. I don't mean no never mind. I don't mean to be, rapping back to Gogi and all that there. This is just what I know. You know what I mean? And every time I drop something, you know what I mean? Somebody wants some of it. So God, change me into what you want my message to be. Because right now, this is my message. I'm sorry. But there's so many things that didn't happen to, people of color that, hey, man, I'm mashing on it. I'm mashing on it. Everything good. Everything check out. So I hit the streets and I do my thing, and I feel like I'm one with God. And God will go ahead and fill me up with some good words and some good news people could use. And man, instead of me just out there selling CDs, man, I was out there on the mission. I was out there motivating. I was out there almost being a ghetto pastor. You know what I mean? I was out there almost being a ghetto pastor, because every time, you know what I'm saying, somebody engaged you and buy a CD, it ain't just how much, okay, bye, thank you, and they go. No, they might tell you why they fishing for their money. Man, I just got my lights cut off. You did? Man, my son just went to jail. Or I just got out of jail. It's somebody's always dropping what's going on in their life on you while you're in them streets. So while I'm in them streets, God always equipped me to have the good words to say for whatever anybody was going through. So anybody who encountered me, they'll tell you straight up, they received a lot of love, my nigga. I was on a mission. I was missioning. I was a missionary pulling up, and I'm talking about the most treacherous hoods in America. Nigga, you ever been in Little Haiti, nigga? You ever been in Little Haiti, nigga, at night? Huh? I'll wait. You ever been in Little Haiti at night, nigga? Nigga, I done been in hoods where niggas then surrounded me, man. I done been in hoods where niggas then surrounded me, man. Look at me motherfucking head to toe. But it's always one or two trill niggas that recognize, oh man, that nigga there. And them niggas break that shit down. Them niggas, they'll make niggas support a nigga. Man, that nigga was with Pimp C, fool. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I remember one time I was in San Antonio. I'm at a flea market. I'm grinding. I'm doing my thing. I leave there and pull up to a store. Nothing but Mexicans out in that bitch. Them niggas clowning, acting a fool. But it's like, I'm used to this. So I get out and start banging. What's up, fool? What's up? Boom, boom, boom. Man, before I know it, man, them niggas then surrounded me. And them niggas look at me head to toe, man. And I'm in the middle of the circle talking my shit. Yeah, fool, say, yeah, nigga, boom, 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 boom. And them niggas looking at me like they ready to rip my motherfucking ass to shreds. But one of them niggas looked at the motherfucking CD. Nigga looked at the track list. Nigga looked at me. And nigga say, fool, I know, homie. He's a Leo, homie. Man, you know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga start vouching like me and him. I ain't know him. It's just he knew I was down. He knew I was around. Man, that nigga started vouching. That nigga started walking me up to different essays, walking me up to their cars while they rolling, while they doing whatever they doing, while they, you know what I'm saying? Man, buy the CD, homie. Buy the CD. Like, so God was so good back then, man. This type of shit would happen in hoods all over. See, I ain't just no local motherfucking joker. I ain't no local joker, homie. Now, it was a long time while I was getting my skill right. I was an eyesore to my community in Port Arthur. For a long time, I was an eyesore. I stuck out like a sore thumb. I'm the only nigga on Guffway and Memorial selling CDs out of his motherfucking truck. Retail ready, packaged, beautiful ass shit. Sound pristine, nigga. You're not gonna find too many niggas talking like this online. Because if they was, they'd be lying. But I can do this because niggas know. Niggas saw me. Niggas saw me from the east to the west, the north to the south. Niggas saw me at DMD Studio. Niggas saw me in the hood by my motherfucking self, popping my shit, pulling up to the park, pulling up to the deep east, pulling up to the deep west, pulling up to the mountains, pulling up in Carver Terrace, Gulfway Prevention, huh? Villa Mine. You know what I'm talking about? Me and TJ McGirt. Me and Big Bug. Nigga, I remember one time we was in Prince House. Me and Big Bug. We was selling. Man, we had a fucking mini mall in the back of Bub Expedition. Nigga, we had exotic tennis shoes. Nigga, we had clear forces. nigga, nigga was lit in that bitch. Nigga, we had clear forces, exotic tennis shoes, t-shirts, Trill hats, and plenty motherfucking CDs, mixtapes, and we was banging on the low. We was, here and there. But before you knew it, man, the goddamn line had lined up and they was all at the truck. And we had a whole line. Everybody was, fucking with us. But I'm trying to let the community know y'all got one, dog. Y'all got one. These prices are finna be cut down because I want y'all to have this shit. I can't afford to give a lot of this shit away for free, but I'm gonna give you some cut rate prices so you can walk away and say, damn, the nigga He's a Leo gave me these motherfucking exotic boutique shoes for $60 when them hoes cost 100 and something. Greedy genius. Nigga, we the one bought them greedy. Nigga, hey, Marcus Payne to tell you, when it became a greedy genius epidemic in PA, you know where that came from? Huh? I'll wait. Any nigga from PA wonder where the motherfucking greedy genius came from, I'ma tell you. Cause ain't nobody else had them. Nigga, them shits come out of these bare hands. Every pair of motherfucking greedy genius you seen in PA, nigga, came out of these bare hands. That epidemic of greedy genius tennis shoes off of that motherfucker came out of me and Bub hand. We bought that shit to the hood. But while we was in the hood doing our thing, a nigga walked up and he was saying, man, a nigga take something out here. Now, while we in good-hearted mode, selling our ass off, having a good time with our people, it was one nigga who said, nigga, take something. Nigga, we in Port Arthur. Nigga, we in Port Arthur. Nigga, all my kinfolk in Lewis Mountain. All my homeboys right here in Carver Terrace. All the niggas that's, cutting up, doing shit, that's my niggas. And you gonna take some? I told him, go ahead. Go ahead. You did? See, what niggas ain't know, nigga, me and Bub stayed, you know what I mean? Put it like this. When you seen me and Bub, it was actually 4 of us. It wasn't 2 of us. It was actually 4 of us. I'm going to just leave it at that. You know what I mean? And I love that combination because he was a nigga out of Beaumont. He was rough. You know what I mean? He was with the shits. And so was I. So me and him together going anywhere, nigga, I was comfortable in a bitch because I knew one thing about it. It's possible we can die here, but I know one fucking thing. Me and this nigga gonna fight until the end. So when y'all say, oh, them niggas died out there, they gonna say also, but them niggas hurt and fuck some shit up all the way to the end. See, I'm a powerful nigga by myself. But if I got another powerful nigga with me, nigga, we can tilt the world over. Oh, yeah, could. And shout out to Bub because I used to go to Beaumont by myself, believing in my dream, selling my music. Let me see. Heezy, you done talk that talk and walk that walk. You done put your work in. You gonna get your blessings. Go into the, yeah, I need to go get my blessings, man. He would have got his ass mopped up talking about taking something. Let me see. I know y'all rolled. Y'all had that squeeze plate. Know I'm talking about. Don't get me wrong now. That wasn't the first option. That wasn't the first option. That was just in case you did. But shout out to Bub because when I used to go to Beaumont by myself, slanging CDs, it always was a hard sale. And I was trying to get them individuals by myself to change their mindset. Like them niggas used to actually tell me, why would we buy a CD from you when you from PA? Like, and I'm like, why would you not? So when they would ask me, why should we buy a CD from you when you an artist out of Port Arthur? I'd ask them, why would you not? Then I would also oppose the scenario of, what about when you package up your records and you travel from Beaumont to Port Arthur to sell your CDs? How do you want to be treated? And I remember guys saying, I never thought of that. And then they would buy. But it always was a hard sell. I'm telling you, I would be on the car wash, I'd be in the hoods, I'd be all over Beaumont by myself. It was a hard sell. Nigga, I remember one time I stood up in the fucking highway, like going towards the mall. Nigga, I was on a parking lot at the cell phone store. I paid them $20 to hustle. And I was on the fucking street like them bums and shit. Nigga, I'm directing traffic. Pull over, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm going hammer. And niggas pulling over trying to understand. We're like, what the fuck are you doing? But every time I start my sales pitch, he's a Leo, boom, 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 UGK, nigga be like, nigga, you nigga. And I'd be like, why would I not? Why would I not come to Beaumont and fuck hoes? Why would you not go to PA and fuck hoes? And that's how we started the triangle. We started to change the mindset of the individuals, thinking that we were divided and cut off at the highways and couldn't link, couldn't connect. I wanted to break that. I wanted a nigga from Orange to know he can go kick it in Beaumont and he gonna be taken care of because he got some triangle niggas there. I wanted that whole triangle shit to rotate like that. Niggas fucking with each other, showing love, taking care of each other, hanging out, breaking the mold, breaking the whole, we don't fuck with each other. We divided. Divided for what? You got some hoes out here with some hot kagogi. We got some hoes out here with some hot kagogi. We got some options and resources out here y'all don't have. Nigga, come in here and get some of this shit and go on about your business. You a nigga. Why would I try to block you from coming? So we changed that mindset. I put artists from Beaumont on a CD with artists from Port Arthur. And I put artists from Orange also on that CD, and we called it the Triangle. And for that moment, we had complete peace. We stood in Orange, Texas, in the hood, selling CDs, selling T-shirts. There was some niggas asked, why y'all niggas out here? And I told them same niggas, why would we not be out here? Then there was a liquor store who allowed us to come post up. Same shit. Why y'all niggas out here? Why would we not be? Then there was another corner store. Shout out to Triple X and Young Low. I started showing up in their hood grinding like a motherfucker. And they used to pull up sometime and didn't even know I was out there. But that's how passionate and dedicated a nigga was, you know what I'm saying, to his journey. I didn't know it'd lead here. I didn't know that. Let me see what we got. Yeah. It all came to pass. I'm witnessing the blessings. R.I.P. to I repeat. Straight up and shout out to Q. I repeat, little brother. It all came to pass. There's certain things that happen that should have happened sooner. but I had that junk man itch. You don't know how it feel when you're still getting phone calls and people are booking you. You don't think that's gonna just stop. You're still getting calls. Hey man, how much for the feature? How much for the show? How much for the appearance? How much for you to judge? You don't know that shit is finna just, you know what I mean? The last show I did before I say, you know what? Nigga, it was the biggest show and it was the most paid show I ever did. The average person would have thought, oh, I'm on. But it was something telling me there's a shift taking place. There's a shift taking place. Things are changing. Save yourself. You have too many responsibilities to sit back and get caught up in the egotistical game of, oh, I'm a rapper. You know what I mean? You're a grown man first. You have responsibility first. You have children who don't know what Pimp C or UGK really mean. You're just their dad to them. They don't know what the fuck He's a Leo is. They don't know when they're looking at these videos or these shows or these performances. I'm next to this person. They don't know they don't give a fuck about that shit. They give a fuck about, are you there for me? When I have a cut or a bump or a bruise, when I need new shoes, when I need this, when I need a mattress, when I need a bed, when I need spread, when I need this, when I need food, roof over my head. That's what's important. I understood that I'm unique and I'm different. And it's only a handful of us that has this creativity and we believe in ourselves to get out there and push this shit. That's why when you're on stage, I told a young artist this today. They were going through some things and I told them straight up, you are unique. Why do you think when you get on stage, it's only one you? And you're rapping to a crowd of people who are there to see you. You are unique. So don't get caught up in the regular shit, the everyday boom, 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 because unfortunately, a lot of people are not dreaming. They don't care. They don't know. They don't have a dream. They don't have any goals. They don't have any ambition. And if they did, they've rested assured to say, I'm going to just settle for what I got going in life currently. A lot of us are not settling for that. I'm an older man now, dog. But every day, I am creating something. Every single day, I'm creating a shoe design, a t-shirt design, a warm-up design, Lokes design. I'm writing songs. I'm writing books. I'm educating myself on different skills. I'm buying different equipment to propel myself forward so I can know more about what I'm doing as a content creator. I'm investing in microphones, software, computers every day. And there'll be no slowing down or no stopping. One day soon, I'll be an artist manager. One day soon, I'll add being a published author to my repertoire. One day soon, I'll enter into artist management, which I've been doing it all along, but I just never took the role. But one day soon, I'm coming for my 20%. The knowledge I possess, the game I got, the resources, the connections. My ability to drink a whole bottle of champagne and not fall off. I want my 20%. And I'm coming for it. An actor, I'm coming for it. A director, I'm coming for it. I'm not stopping until the day I expire. There will be no stopping until the day I expire. This is what I love to do. I love to create. I love to put people in position. I'm not no block busting bitch ass nigga, dog. I ain't no block busting puss ass bitch ass nigga. See, time has told. The test of time have shown. And guess what? I've been consistent than a bitch. See, by now, if I was bullshit, lollygagging, the shit would have been exposed. But every single time, the shit keep being exposed that a nigga true and a real trill and a bitch. I thank God for building me this way. I ain't nothing special. I'm just what God built. This is already in me. I'm not doing nothing different. I'm only doing what's on the inside of me. I care. That's the difference. See, the difference between me and a lot of them pussy ass, hoe ass niggas out there, I care. A lot of niggas don't care, my nigga. Why the fuck you think I'm in the studio dropping a bag, remembering to say people's names? Why you think I'm doing that? Because I remember seeing them people around. And the bottom line is, I want them people to smile when they hear that. Why? Because I care. And y'all ain't got to be shamefaced. Y'all can tell me y'all heard y'all name. Y'all can say thank you. Learn to be yourself, whoever that is. I got a partner today I was talking to. He squared in motherfucking SpongeBob SquarePants. But I protect him because I understand that's what he is. But I also appreciate him because he don't try to be anything outside of that. He's a good character dude. He was raised well. And that's all you have to do. Be yourself. Don't try to be nobody else. Don't try to emulate what you heard about what goes on in the hood. It's unfortunate that we got to see what the fuck goes on in poverty in the hood. It ain't shit to glorify, nigga. God damn it, man. I aspire and I subscribe to be like my guest, Russell. This man had life in prison. Do y'all understand? Like, this nigga actually could have never came out. But do you see the spontaneity? Do you see the happiness in his tone? How he switches up? He's enjoying life, my nigga. He been through hell already. You don't just get a ticket to go see hell, nigga. Unfortunate circumstances take place. Do not go volunteer to visit hell. But my bottle gone, my nigga. My bottle gone. Good to the last drop. You bitch you. I ain't even supposed to be drinking. I'm going to hell. But now, man, I just want you niggas to know, man, y'all picked the right one. Y'all picked the right one, man. Keep electing a nigga, dog. I want to show up next year and be on the podium and in the pedestal, really talking my. But I'm drunk, huh? Really? How fucked up, man? Nah, I want to be at the podium, an elected official, really representing this trill shit for us, man. It don't make me happy to do it by myself. It make me happy that we all collectively pushing this shit forward. I say Trill 2023. December, we will have that Pimp C celebration because Corey on short time now. I will have young artists performing, wrecking that bitch. It will be a packed house. It just all took time, but the time is now. Long live the pimp and Mama West. Free young pimp. Y'all stay up, man. God spare. I see y'all tomorrow, New Year's Eve. I'm popping another bottle. I'm cooking. Who ain't looking? Hey, man, we trill casting and lasting, man. Much love, my nigga. I'll be back at you. If you ain't got that record, man, please go get it. If you ain't seen that Boss Talk interview, go pull up that Boss Talk interview with Bobo and Mr. Lee, and he's a Leo, and leave a comment. Let them know y'all coming from the Trill cast, because guess what? They see us, my nigga. Y'all don't know it, but everybody see us, my nigga. I can't stress it enough. Because in person or on the phone, they say y'all name. We doing it, y'all. I'm out.